Welcome to Thriving Tribesmen. My name is Kuri, your host, and I'm excited to be making this episode. I was reading a subreddit about low libido community, and these are the people on the other side of where we are. So, you think you're in a sexless relationship, you have got high libido and you want high frequency. They have low libido and they don't want any frequency whatsoever. They just don't want any sex. They don't feel desire whatsoever. So I saw a post and I thought I needed to make this podcast episode. And basically the woman was saying that she feels low libido. She doesn't feel interested and she hasn't for a long time. And then a month ago, they started going through the process of separating because they just put up the flag and said, you know what, it's not working, so let's stop the relationship. As they were going through the separation, a sexual desire came back. So they started having sex and started becoming amazing again, started falling in love again. And then all of a sudden, now that they're together, she's back on the same spot. And this, for me, I just chuckled because I can see what the problem is here. She's obviously suffered some abandonment issues, so it's now convoluted or tied in with a sexual desire and how she perceives herself and so many other things that are in there. And most people would look at this and think, oh, you need to go to therapy and get fixed and so on. But her mechanisms of seduction and attraction are tied into scarcity. What does that mean? It means that sometimes when they are apart, that's when her desire grows. So within a relationship, if you focus on creating some sort of scarcity in your relationship, it would create desire. So, and I do this personally. Naturally, my job, the one that I do day to day, has got naturally scarcity in it. I do 12 hours sometimes, so that means about 14 hours, including travel. So I'm quite awake quite a lot. So that in itself creates desire. We do communicate, but as well as when communicate over text and so on, I keep it to a minimum because again, if I'm talking and giving everything and I'm available, again, that doesn't create that scarcity, that creates desire. So by actually spending time away, it creates desire. And also, there's other things that you can do. So most guys, they're going into a sexless relationship, they're going through issues with money, they're going through, you really, as a person, you should be trying to figure out, okay, if I'm at this place, what can I do in order to get better? So there's somebody who's figured out the thing that you want to be when you get better. So for example, you guys are in a sexless relationship, but you want to move to sexual success. So you're doing the right thing by finding somebody who's gone through that situation and figured out a solution. But you don't need to stay there. You need to progress, make more time to study. And I'm saying this because you can go to our Facebook group where it's a free course where you can actually get free courses and start learning some of this stuff. But also, you can do it with every other thing in your life. So for example, if you are struggling with money, you can start upscaling in order to get a better job or to get a promotion. And by doing a course, you're naturally creating scarcity within your relationship because you're going to have to make time to study. You're going to have to make time to go to classes if you have to go to classes. If it's online classes, you're taking time for online classes. You're taking your notes. By making that commitment to do that and then to develop yourself, you're creating scarcity. But not only that, you're also communicating to her that you're evolving. You're also communicating that you're serious, that you're ambitious, and so many other things that are happening because she's now feeling attracted to you. If it's that you want to become more sensual, that would mean that you actually attend intimacy classes. You go to massage classes. You can go to salsa classes where you can learn how to dance. And again, that in itself creates scarcity, creates a little bit of intrigue. And sometimes she might actually think, whoa, you're dancing with other women. Again, that will spike her sexual triggers because now you've introduced sexual competition into your relationship. So there is so many things that we miss out when it comes to seduction because we don't see scarcity as a tool. And I think quite a lot of us have suffered rejection to a certain point. So, and that's the reason why scarcity works. I think there's no human being in this world that's never been rejected. So therefore, by creating some sort of scarcity, you actually give the woman to an opportunity to feel desire. Because some of you guys, it's just going to be a matter of backing off. If you just backed off a little bit, she would give you an opportunity. You give her the opportunity to feel desire, but you're smothering her because you're so desperate to trying to change the situation. The more you try, everything that you're trying, you're smothering her. You're not giving her that opportunity to feel desire. So, yeah, and again, I could go on about this for the whole day. So even the way when she goes naked, I sometimes just, unless she wants me to acknowledge and say, "Oh, you look beautiful," I'm not going to say anything, and I'm not going to be reactive. I'm not going to try and hug her or touch her or anything. I will just. It's almost like my body who's changing in a soccer's changing room. That's how I'll see it. And when she feels that, she's going to feel the gap and say, "Whoa, why is he not reacting to me being naked?" And again, that's such spiking desire. So there's quite a lot of things that when you start thinking about it. Your attempts to try and create desire by pushing forward is probably hindering you from actually making it happen in terms of desire. So to learn more about this, go to our Facebook group, Thriving Tribesmen. We're still doing our courses. Today I cannot go and do day 5 because it's my son's birthday. So I'm going to focus on that. But I had time to just make this episode here. So thank you very much for listening, guys. Again, go to Thriving Tribesmen Facebook group. Thinking of either changing the name of the Facebook group, but I'm just in 2 minds so that it's easy to find, and not just easy to find, but also so that we can be easily found by people that are searching for specific topics. So, yeah, thank you very much. I'll be seeing you soon. Take care.